Be very careful. There's a very dark bird on the loose. What are you doing?
What's happening?
Oh! Dark Phoenix!
Hello, welcome to the Fourth Act. I'm Phil and this is Alex. And we are reviewing the new X-Men film. Oh, what X-Men film is it?
Oh, it's the last one off the assembly line, of course. It's the Dark Phoenix. Simon Kinberg makes his directorial debut. It's got the Sophie Turners. It's got James McAvoy. You know, it's got all the, all the people.
All the people.
It's, spoilers.
Ground rules. So we each have 3 points written down. We're going to take turns going back and forth. We agree, we get a check mark above our names. If we disagree, we get a red X.
Did you know that we sit at this table and we argue every week? Because we love you and we want to bring you good content. So hit that subscribe button. It's right down there. And hit it.
And that notification bell.
But mainly subscribe.
But the notification bell is important. It tells you when we're on.
Subscribe makes them they're subscribed. What does that do? First point. Why was Xavier such an asshole in this movie? I don't like that. I don't know why they would go that direction.
Disagree. In the original trilogy, he is the all-knowing, wise mentor.
Will it be for the greater good, or will it be used for personal or for destructive ends? Now, this is a question we must all ask ourselves.
Couldn't hurt a soul, right? And that is the same way in the prequel trilogy, where he opens his home to Mystique. He cares for the students. He's all around a good guy, right? But this is his low point in his life, right? And this film is supposed to take place in between Apocalypse and X-Men.
He's had his struggles before. No, they crammed in this character arc that didn't fit the character.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying I liked it. I think the execution of it was kind of mediocre.
We've spent 20 years watching this character raise and care for these young mutants, and now the writers are asking us to buy into this alcoholic character arc.
No, he had one alcoholic scene.
Fan theory. They're two different people. Can you age that much in 8 years? God. I don't think you can.
Oh my God. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it, Phil.
Yeah, no, that would have been Quicksilver if he was in this movie.
You didn't see that coming.
Was he not in the train sequence?
No, he wasn't in any of the actual fight action sequences when they were trying to rescue Jean. He was literally out of commission the entire movie to the very end where some kids run by him. He's like, hey, slow down.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Why would you not have a fan favorite character in there? He was a shining glimmer in Apocalypse because that movie was trash.
That didn't even occur to me, but I agree.
Thank you.
Why a subway train? What?
I do hope that wasn't for me.
But that is.
There are cars everywhere. Use one of the giant buses. They're made of metal. They can use. What?
I agree. It made no freaking sense.
I don't even know what it was for.
Probably a cool intro.
Oh, Dark Phoenix!
The other train sequence, the main train sequence, was off the almost said hook rails.
You did that on purpose. I remember finishing the movie and thinking the only good X-Men scene in this X-Men movie was that train sequence. If you look in the credits, you'll notice second director train sequence. I looked into it.
What?
That was a different director.
Are you serious? No, you're
Simon Kinberg, it was a reshoot because they needed a good scene in there. Simon Kinberg brought in a more experienced director to shoot that scene. Simon Kinberg cheated.
I didn't even know that. Holy crap.
That's right. You're a big fat phony.
Yeah.
I feel duped.
Interesting, right? So I agree.
Wow.
I think we can agree this is not an improvement on the Dark Phoenix storyline from X3, right?
Agree. Ding.
No, that's not... I understand why they redid it, because the stuff that you didn't do well the first time, that's the stuff you should redo, right? You can do it better. This was not the way to do it better. I have a couple ideas.
Ooh.
You can tell me what you think.
It's a pitch.
It's a pitch one. Here we go. First off, get Famke Janssen back as Jean Grey. I miss her Jean Grey. She was the best one to me. And make it R-rated. Let's see old Jean Grey. Let's have her deal with this resurgence of power. And then let's just kill half of the X-Men. Let's go dark. Wow, the power of the Phoenix, right?
Okay, dark tone, dark Phoenix.
Shit.
I mean, yeah, it's like a more Logan route.
Exactly.
Right?
Get her back. She looks good with the red hair. Okay. You gotta love red hair.
I agree with all of that. We've been harping on this movie a lot, right? But there is a redeeming quality, and that is the blood on your shirt thread, which that's a bad thing, but I didn't have much time to come up with it.
Riveting.
Shut up. She goes to Magneto, and he's like, whose blood is that on your shirt? And she doesn't tell him. And it just kind of gets lost in the shuffle,
The
and then
blood
he
on the
finds
shirt
out.
thing, yeah.
It was cool. It was like a motivation,
I don't
a
really
story
care,
thread.
But I'm gonna disagree for Devil's Advocate. Felt like a watered down "What's in the box."
Put the gun down.
What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's
gun.
in the fucking box?
Jean can't rely on Charles for advice, so she turns to his archenemy Magneto. And the person they have in common with is Raven, Mystique.
I
and
get
the
this.
blood on this shirt signifies
This
that.
I get. I understand that she's the bridge that ties them together. But Xavier and Magneto being a thing in this movie is not something I cared about. No one cares anymore.
Oh, you're just quoting the movie.
I know.
You're always sorry, Charles, and there's always a speech. But nobody cares anymore.
I liked the organicness and the way it happened, the way it flowed throughout the film.
It felt organic, but I didn't care. I just didn't care. I just didn't care.
Okay. There it is. Those are our points. That's our score. 2 for 3 for both of us.
Third week in a row, I think that we got 4 out of 6. Woo!
I feel like that's going to be blockbuster season. And now it's time for rattle-offs. We have some points here that really don't spark debate. We're not really going to spend much time talking about it, but we want to bring it to your attention. So, Alex, take it away.
I thought she already had the Phoenix Force in Apocalypse. It was very clearly on the screen. Is it that hard to just like have two things that continuity makes sense? Whatever. There's the scene at the father's house where the cops are coming up and she goes like this, and then the cop's car flips over forwards, right? Mm-hmm. That was really cool. I've never seen anything like that in a movie before.
Oh, they actually hit a pothole.
God, this movie was bland.
Why would you not, at the credit sequence, just have a nice black screen and just put up the Xmen will return in Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
No, they did not walk away with their heads held high.
Jean Grey, man, this movie was gray and boring. Hey! Hey! That's all I got. That's it for this act. Tune in next week when we do Men in Black International. You say, oh, about it?
I'm
I
not
like
excited.
Men in Black.
I like Men in Black too. This doesn't look like
It's
Men in Black.
Chris Hemsworth and Tessa. It's a Thor
I
Ragnarok
don't
reunion.
care. I'd rather watch Thor Ragnarok. Leave a comment as always. What are some of your favorite X-Men movies? What are some of your least favorite
There's
X-Men
only
movies?
like 3 good ones. It's X2,
there's like
Days of Futures Past,
8?
and Logan.
Like
Oh, there's like Deadpool.
Deadpool 2.
And First Class. Oh, and
Yeah,
Wolverine.
there's a lot.
Okay, okay. Whoops.
Like and subscribe as always. Subscribe, notifications.
Or don't,
down
because you
there.
have free will.
And bye.
Adios.